So when we want to share pictures with our learners to be able to use through Google Drive, what the teacher will need to do is in their Google Drive is open a folder. So if we go to our Google Drive as the class teacher, this screen on the left is my class teacher and the screen on the right is the student. So in the My Drive, what I'm going to want to do is to create a new folder, and I want that new folder to be called Photos. Now, in that folder, I can then either add all of my images or I can start by then organizing them for my learners. So in my Photos folder, I can add pictures of screenshots. And then they'll be able to go in and see all of those pictures. So what we'll do is open that folder. We'll just add some images so that you can see it working as an example. So we'll upload those 4 images, and what we want to then do is to share this folder with our learners. So just going back to our My Drive, you can see that my Photos folder doesn't have the silhouette of the person. That means it hasn't been shared yet. So if I right click, I select share, share again, and then what I can do is I can change the general access from restricted to anyone with a link. In a school, you will also have hub or your school domain. Select the school domain, and then you also want to ensure that they have viewer access only. We don't need to change it to editor because then they'll be able to delete or move those pictures. So we want them just to be able to see that folder. So once we've copied the link, we can click done. We can go to our class. In the classwork, we can create an assignment or material that has a link to our photos. So we share that link, and then we can post that to our learners. So if you're using something like Adobe and you want to be able to allow learners to access photos that have been taken on a school trip or when they've done forest schools or other activities, what we'll see then on the student account is we can update our stream, and then we've got our posted new material. So in there, we have access to our photos. So if I open the drive now as a learner, and then the learner has access and they can see that folder there. Now what we want our learners to be able to do is to access this folder from their My Drive. So if I open the My Drive, you can see that we haven't got a link to it just yet. It's in the shared with me. So what I want to do is to have our learners click on that folder, and we want to organize it, and then we want to be able to add a shortcut to their Google Drive. And what that means is that, just zoom out, by adding the link there, when the learners are going through their Google Drive or accessing their drive, they will have the shortcut, and you can see that with the arrow there, to the photos folder. So any photos that have been added to that folder, they will then be able to go in and see the images. If you want to change the view, then you can also come up here and select the view that they're going to see of those images as well.